What's up, everybody? This is Michael on the graveyard shift in the wee hours of the night. Oh my goodness, what a night it's been, too. I'm just going to tell you what, right now. Had a couple of nights off. Went to a really cool rock concert. Took an extra day off to kind of decompress from that, and boy, did I need it. Come back last night, and there's a fire alarm that goes off. Mass chaos. Oh my goodness. Running around. Anyways, it all got taken care of and controlled. And I'm like jacked up on caffeine anyways, and a fire alarm goes off. So it's like, oh my goodness. Anywho, oh my goodness. Welcome to the weekend, by the way. That's a good thing. The answer to the previous trivia question, let me get right to it, was none other than Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the newest craven cryptocurrency. Let me tell you about this story. It's pretty interesting. It's only a year old. It's very recent. So when El Salvador, one of the poorest countries in Latin America, in the world really, adopted Bitcoin, made the decision to do this as legal tender on September 7th, 2021, just a year ago, which was the focus of the trivia question. The president of El Salvador went as far as to hold multiple press conferences and proclaimed a Bitcoin city in El Salvador, of all places, that would include a tax haven for crypto investors and miners, equipped with an airport, residential and commercial areas, and a central plaza designed to look like a Bitcoin symbol from the sky. I mean, he went all out with this. Invest here, he says, and make all the money you want to. Well, I wish I could start to list off in this trivia question success stories, but not so fast. There's nothing but really negative stuff during the course of what took place over the last 12 months to list, folks. This was a symbol of what became what known as a folly in a dense jungle. Too risky for a poor country, quite frankly. It's okay to take risks, in life, especially when you're making, risky investments, for instance, in a country even, but this was too risky for a poor country. There was a drop in the value of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This alienated investors over the last 12 months, quite frankly. It failed to catch on. There's significantly complicated deals with lenders over time. There's no trust, in the lending and the investment in this is not being used as a medium of exchange, quite frankly, in El Salvador. Less than 2% of any type of transactions currently are completed by digital cryptocurrency wallets, by Bitcoin. There's 6.5 million people in the country, and virtually no one feels as though it's going to benefit them whatsoever. Only 12 months later into it. Wow. Kind of a flop of sorts. 2 days ago, on September 7th of 2022, on the 1-year anniversary, again, the focus of the trivia question, the overall worth of Bitcoin is less than half of what it was when it started, with some research concluding that loss to be over 60%, actually. There are simply too many gaps between the utopian prospects, what were the utopian prospects of cryptocurrency right now in El Salvador, and the economic realities of the world. That's pretty much the finding of everything so far on this whole investment for El Salvador and Bitcoin. Such realities include making good on payments to investors, which they're having a significant difficulty doing, and drastically could result in drastically cutting public funding, which is causing a panic, pushing the country into default. We could see that right around the corner, and it's by disrupting imports and causing a massive bank run. This all equates to a collapse, folks, of this investment in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I don't think people are ready for this just yet, especially in El Salvador. Strange choice to begin this, to decide that this is going to become the legal tender of the country. Now, despite the downturn, despite all of this, people are still saying, listen, we did this with the automobile, we did this with the iPhone, we've done this with other investments where people just said no flat out, and it flopped in the first year. Bitcoin enthusiasts and entrepreneurs are still pushing this cryptocurrency change in El Salvador. They're still being optimistic in their image as so-called technological trailblazers. They're still holding on to that. They insist this is just natural growing pains of making this type of a national adjustment. So they're still hanging on to this concept Enthusiasts are, optimists are. They say that financial opportunities for its citizens outside the mainstream banking system is still yet to come. So everybody just hang on. You have yet to, see what could be for this whole thing. Most of the rest of the world are not as optimistic. Most scholars who have looked into this are not as optimistic. Sociologists, economists, you name it. They're not banking on this. You get that's a little Bitcoin cryptocurrency pun there. If you have been on Twitter recently, bots on Twitter are pushing this as well. You probably have been friended or messaged by a Twitter bot pushing Bitcoin, and within El Salvador as well. Have you ever experienced this? I'm wondering, because it is very common trend right now on I'm sorry, I think I said Twitter. I meant TikTok. TikTok is big on the bots and Bitcoin in El Salvador right now. They show up on your list of people you would never want to know or something to that effect. But that's Bitcoin, and just a 1 year and 12 months of a flop in El Salvador. So how many people out there are willing to invest in it? Is this the new trend that's to come? Or, I don't know. I'm not so optimistic just yet. I'm putting my Bitcoin bet down on everything. All right, folks, let's get to the weekend, shall we? Right here, right now, with the brand new trivia question for September 10th. Don't forget to have some fun this weekend. Folks, you deserve it. You've been working hard. It's been a stressful week. Go have some fun. On this day, in 1953, after capitalizing on an idea that combined an overabundance of leftover turkey stock from Thanksgiving with sectional food containers they had seen served on airplanes, two brothers named Gilbert and Clark Swanson first introduced this to the hungry American public. They sold 25 million units in the first year, folks. Check that out. Good luck. Let's get to the weekend and go have some fun. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.